Hey, good morning to you all. It is a Monday morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, my weekend was very good. Enjoyed it and had some good food. Watched my Niners, even though it was a night game, and I'm going on less than 4 hours of sleep right now. But boy, it was sure good to watch the game, especially when your team wins. So, Niners face the Eagles. Kansas City faces the Bengals. Did watch the Buffalo game, of course. Many local people watching that as well. Disappointing, really. Cincinnati just really seemed to dominate for that game, and they were on. But hey, great season again for Buffalo. Sorry that they could not make it, so we can get some local stuff in. But we got Philadelphia, so that's kind of at least they're in the same state. Even though Niners are facing them, and as much as I like to see Pennsylvania represented in the Super Bowl, I'm going to have to stick with California in this case. But happy there, definitely worth staying up when your team wins. Um, not so much when they lose. Right now, though, we had some snow, of course, and had about 2 or 3 at the house. Airport, also a couple of inches. I don't know the exact amount. Perhaps Celine pops on. Celine, you can tell us how much, what was the official measurement at the airport yesterday. And if you look close, you can see it's a wetter flake snow with kind of a very small flake, almost sleety type of snow here. It looks very much like freezing drizzle, but it doesn't appear to be laying any black ice. So I don't think it's freezing drizzle per se. I just think it's a very fine, fine snow. So we don't expect a lot of accumulation here, but with temperatures close to, or in many cases, below freezing, there could be could cause some slippery areas on the roadways. Now, most of the main roads were salted from yesterday's snow, and from what we heard, anywhere from 2 to as much as 5 inches in parts of Crawford County fell, and with a lot of 3-inch snowfalls here in Erie County. So we had our share of snow, and PennDOT was out, and they certainly were able to salt the roads. Um, so they should be in pretty decent shape this morning as you plan your travels. But with this, again, kind of sleety snow, um, can't rule out the possibility maybe a little freezing drizzle mixing in with it, and that can make the roadways slippery. So just please, please be careful as you plan your travels. Municipalities are out there, are still working on the roadways there to keep them clear right on through the morning rush hour here. As you can see, though, those temperatures 29 in Chandler's Valley, the rest of you mainly from 30 to 32, and a few spots above freezing at 33. And that's what we have. We had about 4 or 5 inches at Canada Lake Nina, a couple of inches there in Linesville. Bill says about 4 inches. It was a very heavy wet snow that compacted there. Meadville, just looking at their weather camera, looks like they had probably about at least 2 to 3 here. Just going to pop it up here. And there we go. You can see it's pretty solid on the sidewalks there. So now sidewalks looks like they've been cleared. But from what I can tell, especially here, you can see footprints here. So at least 2, maybe 3 or more. Out in Edinboro, Lori had about 4 inches of snow, rather, total snow. And you can see the roads here look okay. The traffic has been moving, relatively normally. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Girard. Duh. Traffic moving good in Girard as well. Uh, let's go up to Edinboro. There we go. And they almost look the same with their orientation here. Things appear to be okay on the main roads. Don't want to say don't drive. Definitely drive, but definitely be careful as you plan your travels for the day. And as I mentioned earlier, it looks like a lot of this precipitation will be going through the morning rush hour here and into midday before tapering off finally during the afternoon as the winds go more west to southwest. Pretty tranquil in the evening. Another wave comes through late tonight, may give, again, a little patchy freezing drizzle or kind of that sleety, very tiny snow flakes that we have right now. And looks like that could last into the early afternoon, but I don't see more than an inch. Now, Wednesday's kind of the tough call here with changeable precipitation through the day. Now, it looks good that we start out with snow through the morning rush hour. Could be steady at times. Then it goes to a mix by midday. Now, Futurecast does not put in a lot of rain for the afternoon now, but other models are going to more of a rainy type. And models are all over the place on timing, which is usually the case with these, marginally cold, low pressure systems. It's got a ton of moisture. So it's imperative that we try to get a real good feel for the type of precipitation, because there could be some significant snow if that snow hangs around, for a little bit more than what we thought. Right now, it looks like it would just hang around through mid to late morning, but if it goes into early afternoon before the changeover, that could give us a lot more snow with this moisture-laden system. But it is something that we will be watching. So as we head on over toward the 7-day, our 7-day, whoops, what happened here? Good if I click the right one. Okay, so many morning snow showers here locally, another inch, maybe 2 in the belts during the morning hours. And then another batch of some morning snow for Tuesday, and that mix on Wednesday. Danielle, good to see you out there in Mercer. Hello to you. Hey, Todd. Yep, Niners. It's going to be a rough go at the DeVecchio household with my son's Eagles against my Niners. We'll see how that goes. Could be it'll be rocking and lively, no doubt. David Hupp, good to see you. Hey, Rose out there. Snowy morning night in Meadville. Jen, 29. Brisk at Mercyhurst. Bob and Sue, 49ers. Thank you so much. Very nice. Hey, Lori, good to see you. Very pretty. It is pretty, Lori. Absolutely. Side roads are covered with snow. Thank you, Phyllis. And it really is the side roads that are snow covered, so be careful again on those roadways. Lori got 3 inches of snow on the ground from yesterday. Your streets are clear. Okay, that's good to hear. Hey, Marilyn from the Villages, Florida. Long time no see. Good to see you there. Kathy, Lulabelle, good to see you. Don't recall the name. Welcome. Hey, Shelly, 28, 3.5 inches of heavy wet snow on the deck. Robert, good to see you. Long time no see for you. Hope all is well down there, assuming you're home there in Venango County. You are welcome, Jen. We try our best there. Hey, Bunny Hopper and Darlene. Amy Renee, good to see you. 30 degrees out there on State Street. And you can see this is an active week. We're actually having winter weather in January. I know it's shocking to see that, but that's what we're getting. Lake Effect Thursday. Some of the belts could get a decent amount of snow. And then just shots of snowfall for Friday into Sunday. All right, people, got to fly here. Again, just be careful traveling this morning, particularly on the side roads with some snow, another inch, maybe 2 for those of you in the belts between 90 and Edinboro and Corey. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Enjoy your day.